have a lot of patients that we help around the country with fertility, thyroid, digestive, and hormone issues. And one common theme that I really see oftentimes, and this may be you, is where you go to your doctor, you still don't feel well, you're still not getting pregnant, you still feel tired or fatigued, or your hormones feel off, and they do whatever their testing is, and they come back and say, hey, everything looks normal. We could put you on medication, but for the most part, everything looks normal on your labs. I know how incredibly frustrating this is. And the problem is the testing typically isn't in-depth enough. It's either that or they're not looking at patterns within your lab work. They're just isolating numbers. So for example, you might have looked at TSH. Often that's a common one they check for thyroid, but maybe they didn't check free T3. Or they checked your B12, but your methylation's off and they didn't really look at that piece. Or maybe your hormones look normal, but you feel like your cycle is off and your hormones are off, and it might actually be a gut issue. And so what we do differently, the other thing that we look at too is stress. The stress response, the cortisol response often gets missed completely, and that can be an underlying factor that's affecting everything. And so we look, where we're different is we look at labs not in isolation, but we look for patterns. And so, for example, when a thyroid patient comes in, we do very comprehensive lab work for your thyroid, probably more comprehensive than any of your other doctors have ever done. You'll probably recognize some of those, but I can almost guarantee you there's quite a few that are getting missed. But you know what? Maybe we're going to look at digestive issues, especially if you have this underlying thyroid issue. Your numbers look normal, but you've never had a stool test. Or your hormones, in your blood work look just fine, but you've never had your cortisol response checked. And so we look at that. Again, if you're interested in that, click frustrated. Not click, but go ahead and comment frustrated. And I will send you a link to get scheduled with me. I'll walk through your health history with you. I'll walk you through and guide you on what testing we can get, whether that's blood, hormone, stool testing, immune testing. We have access to just about everything. And again, when we go through those labs together, I'll be walking you through the patterns that I see, not just in isolation. What does each of these mean? And I'm telling you, when you go at that angle, that is a game changer. And that is why we've been able to help people get pregnant across the country, be able to get off their medications under the supervision of their doctor, and really get their health and their life back. So if you're frustrated right now, go ahead and comment frustrated, and I'll send you a link and we can get something scheduled. Thanks.